Welcome to our audiobook. We appreciate your kind support through subscribing and give us a like. Are you finding yourself living paycheck to paycheck? Are you experiencing significant stress due to your financial situation? These circumstances can often lead to feelings of uncertainty and pressure. Money Hack by Lisa Rowan will guide you hacking your way to financial independence in order to get your life on track. The 275+ hacks in Money Hacks will help you get started today with improving your money management. Money Hacks will teach you how to make small changes that help you save money without even noticing, stop overspending, even on things you think you need, choose the best repayment plan to finally tackle those student loans, make the most of your credit card by learning about rewards and more. This book had split into 6 parts. Part 1, Curb Mindless Spending. Part 2, Be a Savvy Saver. Part 3, Get Debt Free. Part 4, Make More Money. Part 5, Plan for Future. Part 6, Protect Your Money. Today, we will talk about Part 3, Get Debt Free, and YouTube link of the other part will be updated in below description. Stay tuned and subscribe us in order to get first-hand notification. Hack 100, Check your free credit report. Doing these checks also ensures that you haven't been a victim of identity theft or fraud. Review it for any errors or accounts you don't recognize. If there are discrepancies, you'll need to file a dispute to get it straightened out. Your credit report gives you a baseline for the health of your credit, so routinely check it like you would your health. Hack 101, Know your debt. The first step to getting out of debt is knowing what you owe. Create a spreadsheet or list of your cards, the balance and interest rate for each, and the monthly due date for each one. Don't get overwhelmed when you do this, you're just taking inventory. You don't need to have all the answers for paying off your debt just yet, you only need to know the details of what you're working with. Hack 102, Keep your oldest credit card. Don't close your oldest credit card if it doesn't charge an annual fee. The length of your credit history makes up 15% of your credit score. The longer your history, the better that part of your score gets. If you have a history that's at least 5 or 6 years, a lender can get a better picture of how much risk it would take by lending to you. Hack 103, Check your statement. Reviewing your transactions from the previous billing period can help you catch any signs of fraud before it's too late to take action. If you can catch suspicious or unusual charges within a week or 2 of them taking place, you have a much better chance of the card issuer and any other party you must consult with standing in your corner to help you solve the problem and help you get your money back ASAP. Hack 104, Get your annual fee waived. There's so much competition among credit cards that it usually doesn't make sense to have one that charges an annual fee. But if you find yourself with one, you may want to call the number on the back of your card. You might be able to get your annual fee waived. Hack 105, Track to Motivate. By tracking your progress in a visual format, you can glance at your progress and get an instant boost of motivation to keep going. Hack 106, Make every dollar count. Ever opened a birthday card to find a $20 bill and felt a sense of endless possibility? That gift could turn into a night at the movies, the tab at your favorite lunch spot, or a portion of that new pair of sneakers you've been eyeing. Hack 107, Score FICO for free. There are plenty of places online that will sell you your credit score. Even FICO charges consumers about $60 to access their score from all 3 credit bureaus. More than 200 financial institutions offer their customers free FICO credit scores. Many credit unions participate as well. To see your free FICO score, log into your account and look for an icon for your score on your customer dashboard. It's the easiest $60 you'll ever save. Hack 108, Never be late. If you pay your credit card bill late, you get up to a month of leeway before it gets reported to the credit bureaus and impacts your score. There's another negative to keep in mind, you could be slapped with a penalty April of 10 points higher, or more, than your typical interest rate. Hack 109, Ask your landlord to report your rent. Your rent probably takes up a big chunk of your budget, but it rarely gets included on your credit report. Ask your landlord to report your on-time payments, or make your on-time payments reported without inform landlord in order getting your positive payment history. Hack 110. Lower your interest. Did you know your interest rate for your credit card might not be set in stone? If you have a consistent on-time payment history, try calling your card issuer to request a lower April or annual percentage rate. You can search online for April negotiation script for examples you can use when you make the call. Always be polite, and if you strike out, try again in a month or two. It never hurts to ask, especially when the outcome could mean saving thousands of dollars. Hack 111. Aim for excellence. The highest credit score you can get is 850. It's difficult to get that if you have a shorter credit history or don't have enough types of credit in your profile. But once you achieve a credit score of 740 or higher, you're an excellent borrower. That status gets you access to the best interest rates and loan terms. Hack 112. Set smaller goals. Don't let a large debt balance drag you into a pit of despair. Instead, break your debt into parts and attack those smaller goals one by one. You need to be aware of both the long and the short term in order to think of your debt payoff realistically. Hack 113. Boost your credit score. One frustrating aspect of your credit score is that lenders use it to determine if you're a reliable borrower, but your report doesn't show all your other good financial habits outside of credit cards or loans, such as payment history for your utilities, your always early rent payments. Several programs can help you increase your credit score by adding elements to your credit history such as UltraFICO and Experian Boost. Hack 114. Start an avalanche or build a snowball. There are two methods for paying off your debt. While one has an obvious monetary benefit, which one you choose really depends on your preference. The avalanche method is start with the debt that has the highest interest rate and focus your efforts on paying off that one debt. The snowball method is focus on the lowest balance first. Once that lowest balance is paid, you roll that payment into the next lowest debt. Hack 115. Kickstart with a blizzard. Can't decide between the avalanche or the snowball? Combine the best of both into what's called a debt blizzard. This hybrid method starts with the best part of the snowball method, paying off your smallest balance to free up some cash to put toward your other balances. Then you switch over to the avalanche and focus on your debt interest rates from highest to lowest. Hack 116. Pay more often. You may receive a monthly statement for your credit card, but that doesn't mean you can only make a payment once per month. Credit card interest is calculated daily, which means that the sooner you pay toward your revolving balance, the less interest you'll pay on your next statement. Hack 117. Hide your credit cards. You might have heard the old tip that if you want to stop using your credit card, freeze it in a block of ice. But you don't really have to freeze your credit cards to put them out of sight and out of mind. The best strategy is to leave your credit cards at home. If you typically reach for a credit card to pay for everything, see how you feel every time you reach for your debit card or even cash. Hack 118. Write a goodwill letter. Want to quickly raise your credit score? Write a goodwill letter. This is a letter that asks your lenders to remove any negative marks from your history. Most likely, you do this if you had a former track record of late payments. Hack 119. Look for balance transfer offers. One of the quickest ways to accelerate your debt payoff process is to transfer credit card balances to a card with a zero-interest promotional offer. Hack 120. Partner up for accountability. If you're not working to pay off debt with a significant other, your payoff process can be a long and lonely road. Prepare to endure the marathon by enlisting an accountability partner. This might be someone who's also working to pay off debt, or someone whose financial habits you admire. Hack 121. Reward yourself. Once you've determined smaller benchmarks for paying off your debt, set rewards for yourself. Don't pick rewards as you go, because you'll start creating arbitrary goals for the sake of rewarding yourself. Plan ahead and write down your benchmarks and your rewards for achieving those goals. Hack 122. Remember why you're doing this. No matter the financial goal you've chosen, there's a good chance it's going to take you a while to achieve it. That's especially true when you're paying off debt. You're spending time thinking about interest rates, payment calendars, and everything you're giving up in exchange for a debt-free life. Hack 123. Automate your payments. The best way to ensure you can pay down your debt on a 0% interest card is to set up auto payments. It's easy to figure out because you don't have to factor in compounding interest, you simply have to divide your balance by the number of interest-free months you have ahead of you. Make a note on your calendar to make sure your payment went through without a hitch and making progress paying your debt without any extra interest fees. Hack 124. Pay off your debt with refunds. Ever returned an item you purchased online and been surprised when you see the refund hit your account a week or two later? Instead of celebrating your newfound cash by spending it, funnel any refunds you get into your debt payments. If you notice a ton of refunds coming back into your account, outside of the holiday season or a special event that required a lot of trial and error shopping, it may be time to skip back to part 1 to re-evaluate your spending. Hack 125. Claim your missing money. The National Association of Unclaimed Property Administrators says that about 1 in 10 people has unclaimed cash or property held by state governments. These funds could be money from a forgotten savings or checking account, refunds, uncashed payroll checks, rental or utility security deposits, or even contents of safe deposit boxes. It's as easy as visiting unclaimed.org to find and search your state's directory for unclaimed funds. Hack 126. Repair your credit with a secured card. If you've made mistakes in the past with credit, you may feel the need to boost your credit score. But how can you get approved for a new credit card if your credit score isn't great? The answer may be a credit builder loan or secured credit card. These products look and feel like regular loans and credit cards, except that you hand over money up front in order to access them. The downside is that you need cash on hand in order to open one of these accounts. Hack 127. Track down your student loans. Having a hard time getting organized so you can pay off your student loans? The first step is to track down all those loans, along with other financial aid awards you may have received over the years. Hack 128. Never skip a payment. If you routinely make payments larger than the minimum for a loan with a fixed term, you'll probably end up with a billing statement that says there's no payment due. It's confusing because you know you still owe money, so why doesn't the lender want you to pay that money? This is actually a courtesy. The lender is showing you that you're caught up, so you've essentially bought yourself time. Hack 129. Never let your student loans default. No one wants to get behind on their bills, but your student loans should take priority if you find yourself struggling to make ends meet. If your federal student loans go unpaid for 270 days, they enter default. The consequences of letting your loans go this long is that you lose your eligibility for some federal repayment programs, and you could be sued or taken to collections. Hack 130. Choose the right repayment plan. Federal student loan repayment plans can be confusing to decipher. The Department of Education provides a repayment estimator to help you determine which payment plan or plans may work best for your situation. Hack 131. Make payments every other week. Your student loan interest doesn't get plunked onto your balance once a month. Instead, it accrues on a daily basis. That means the lower you can shrink your loan balance, the less interest you'll pay, and the more money you'll save while you're working to pay back your loans. If you get into the habit of making a student loan payment every other week, you'll end up making that payment an extra 2 times. Hack 132. Check if you're eligible for forgiveness. If you work in a public service field, you may be able to have your federal direct student loans forgiven, tax-free, after 10 years through the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. If you have private student loans, your payment plans will differ. Hack 133. Never buy rewards. Earning points or miles on a credit card makes it even more fun to spend money. But the excitement of earning while you spend can catch up with you quickly. The urge to spend in order to earn rewards especially increases when you consider sign-up bonuses. Before swiping a rewards card, check your motivation and make sure your spending is in line with your budget. Hack 134. Max your credit card rewards. Planning a trip after you've earned points or miles on your rewards credit card is the best part of having one in your wallet. But before you book flights or a hotel room, find out how to get the best value for your points. Some credit cards offer a rewards portal that allows you to book travel. If you do this instead of transferring your points to a travel partner, your points could be worth 25 to 50% more. Hack 135. Never let your rewards expire. Do you know when your credit card points or miles expire? A Bankrate survey found that 29% of people have let their credit card rewards expire, and only 33% of people could recall their rewards balance. Check the terms and conditions of your rewards program to find out when and if your earned points or miles expire. Hack 136. Find the best places to earn reward. If you carry several rewards credit cards, you may wonder which one offers the most points for which category. Some give you more points for purchases at gas stations, restaurants, flights, or any other combination of categories. If you can't keep them all straight, enlist an app. Reward tracking apps identify businesses near you and recommend a card to use based on how that business is categorized. Hack 137. Spread out your balances. It's best not to carry a card balance from month to month. But if you must carry a revolving balance, spread your spending across your credit cards, rather than using just one. The credit utilization rate impacts 30% of your credit score. As soon as you spend more than 25% of your available balance on any one credit card, your credit score will start to go down by as much as 50 points. The closer you get to your credit limit on that card, the more your credit score will go down. Hack 138. Consider your options for medical bills. Medical debt is one of the leading causes of bankruptcy in the United States, and it impacts people who have insurance as much as it does people who don't. If you have a stack of outstanding medical bills on your kitchen counter, don't ignore them. Read the fine print or call the billing department to determine what payment options are available to you. Hack 139. Reallocate your credit. Closing a credit card can lower your credit score because your amount of available credit across cards decreases. Ask to have your credit limit transferred to another card with the same issuer. This can be especially helpful if you want to ditch a credit card that has an annual fee but has an impressively large credit limit. Hack 140. Take the shortest possible loan term. It used to be normal to get a car loan for either 3 years or 5 years. Or you'd get a 30-year mortgage, maybe 15, if you were really in control of your finances. Longer loan terms seem attractive because by stretching out the length of the loan, you can make lower payments each month. Don't let a lower monthly payment fool you into paying more interest over time. Do your math before you shop to know how much you can really afford to pay and how quickly you can reasonably do it. Hack 141. Skip the extended warranty. An extended warranty can give you peace of mind, but you may not need to buy one if you're making the purchase with a credit card. Check your card's guide to benefits to see if it offers extended warranties on purchases. In some cases, your card will give you a spare year after the manufacturer's or retailer's warranty. Some cards will double what's already offered. Hack 142. Ask for help. If you're having trouble making ends meet, don't avoid your debt to the point where you end up behind on payments. Asking for help is hard, but it can save you money in the long run and a lot of stress and heartache. If you're struggling to pay your minimum debt payments on time, call your lender and ask if there's a hardship department or hardship program you can speak with. Hack 143. Use reward points to buy gift cards. If the holidays are approaching, it might be worth bolstering your gift-giving fund by using some of your credit card rewards. If your rewards portal increases the value of your points by half a penny, you could end up buying a gift card and getting some of that card's value as a free bonus. Hack 144. Ask for a better sign-up bonus. The best way to earn credit card rewards quickly is to get a sign-up bonus when you first open your card. These bonuses usually require that you spend a certain amount of money in the first few months using the card in exchange for far more points than you could earn normally on the same purchases. But before you make the ask, make sure that you can achieve the higher standards that might come with a better sign-up bonus. If you need to spend an extra $2,000 to get that extra bonus of several thousand points, you will want to ensure you plan to put $2,000 worth of charges on your card before time runs out. Hack 145. Choose the best travel credit card. The best card to use for meals and other expenses while you're traveling isn't necessarily the one that offers the best reward earning potential. It's more important to choose credit and debit cards that tout no international transfer fees. These fees can range from 1 to 3% of your purchase total every time you swipe a card to pay with another currency. Hack 146. Always pay in local currency. You've chosen a credit card that doesn't charge international transaction fees, but now you're sitting in a cafe and the register is giving you two options for paying your bill: the local currency or your home country's currency. If there is one easy, always choose the local currency. Thank you for your time spent with us. We hope you enjoy our audiobook. We would grateful for your kind support. Subscribe and give us a like. Stay tuned on our next audiobook.